Well, gentlemen, can I do it that way? I can't do it that way. I gotta do it this way. I gotta in the chair first. Right here. We're gonna go right into it. We got our booster. I don't like how it's like part of the door. You're gonna have to deal with it. Better? Okay. We got our booster from a brand that I hope one day gets back to the initial success. When Alec Bradley first came out, it was a really cool brand. Prensado, Tempest. These are some really great cigars. Some new thinking. A lot of Honduran stuff. Fast forward 15 years, I don't know, give or take. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, though, I never had this one. The blend came out, I think 2 years ago, give or take. Now, this one is from 2023. There's a box date on it, and it said 2023. And we're going a little Miami style today. I don't know why. I don't know why. What is this blend? Let's get to the blend. There we go. Honduran broadleaf wrapper. Bullshit. I thought this was Connecticut broadleaf. Thanks, Oji. On a Honduran Nicaraguan double binder. Honduran Nicaraguan filler. I thought this was a Connecticut broadleaf. I paid about $8 for this at a lounge price. So it's coming. It looks like a nice mid tier cigar. The band's on it's nice. Good representation. Foot smell. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that smells like. And it is not as dark. It's more of a reddish brown. It's not as dark as like as what were we talking about? Connecticut broadleaf. Yeah, it's not as dark as like a League Number 9 or real Connecticut broadleaf. But okay, so it's not a true Connecticut broadleaf. It's a Honduran broadleaf. But what can we get out of it? Is there anything good coming out of it? Well, it's a good price point for mid tier, double banded. I've been letting it breathe outside the cellophane. I like Honduran tobacco, but I had no idea this was Honduran broadleaf. That is what it is. Soft, gentle heat. This place is dead. Well, let's smoke for the dead tonight. Soft, gentle heat, baby. Loose tobacco. Well, good construction. It's got a good draw off the bat. Really getting some loosey tobacco on the back end. That I don't like. Medium plus off the bat, but a long, heavy finish off the bat. So not super strong off the bat, but rather long finish and heavy. Bam, right there. We're almost right there. Oof, right there on my chocha. We're almost medium full. So, all right, so it's not a weak cigar. Does it taste like a Connecticut broadleaf cigar? No. No, it's not a garbage cigar, but I wish I didn't see this coming. It doesn't, you can't, here's the thing. There's the assumption when you say, what's up, Ryan, bro? There's the assumption when you hear broadleaf, you're assuming Connecticut broadleaf, not Honduran broadleaf. Not, but here's the kicker though, because I did just buy a Camacho broadleaf, but that's a lighter wrapper, and I think that's a Honduran broadleaf. but that's a great cigar. So, anyways, though, there is a Honduran broadleaf I do like, but it's Camacho broadleaf. But that's not trying to be a Maduro or Oscuro. It's kind of a hardy cigar. It almost feels like a darker sun grown than a Maduro or Oscuro. Finish is rather long and heavy. Look, it's not a bad cigar. It's it's not a great cigar. Yeah, well, I get it. I get it right up the chocha here. The original Prinsados and Tempestuses were great. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We're going to see over time, as General has been taking over Alec Bradley's cigars in production, we're going to see if their quality increases. It's going to take time to maybe retweak blends or age tobacco the way. General, I promise you, General has higher quality control and higher standards than Alec Bradley did. Originally, Alec Bradley was like this niche brand when it first came out, and then they just sold out to Cigar International, just like mass produced shit, and it wasn't, the cigars didn't taste the same. Smoke outlet's good. I gotta admit, the cigar tastes a little dirty. So, and this has 2 years of time on it, and the band is moving. It's not like it's smoking wet. This is long, heavy finish, and this has 2 years of box time. 2 years of time. This is 2023 production. Thank God it got to rest for 2 years. No, I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't even talk to you when I'm reviewing a cigar. I'm talking to myself, like I'm thinking out loud. So if I won't buy something again, I'm saying to myself, now you could agree with disagree with, but like, I'm not going to buy something that I wouldn't recommend to myself. My greatest fucking customer is my wallet and my fucking mouth. Should we buy this? Here's my wallet. Don't do it. Your mouth didn't like it. No, did he? Yeah, you're right. My mouth and my mind didn't like it. Yes, that's right, wallet. Wait, that's right, wallet. Yeah, don't pay for this shit again. I can't recommend this cigar. I can, in good faith, recommend this cigar. I'm not saying this is a complete piece of shit. This isn't a complete piece of shit, okay? But there's other cigars. The same price I picked up Camacho broadleaf, another Honduran broadleaf. You can't compare this double broadleaf to the Camacho broadleaf. In fact, I want you to go out and buy both and see which one you like better. I promise you it's going to be the Camacho. This isn't a piece of shit. It's just okay. It's got dirtiness. No, 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 no. We're at a solid medium full with a profile that I don't like. In fact, since I don't like this profile, I'm not going to describe the flavor. Why would I do that? If you had a gun to your head and somebody forced you to eat a bowl of shit, would you describe the flavor? It's shit. And I'm not saying this is shit, and there's no gun to my head. But you get what I'm saying, though. I when I bought this, part of me said, no, don't do it. The other part of me says, yeah, but what if it's great? And also, I said, either way, if it's great or not great, I need to put out the information. I need to put out the truth. Well, I would pass on this cigar. I would pass. I would pass hard on this cigar. I wouldn't even recommend buying this once. And here's the thing: General owns Alec Bradley now, and I'm going to put it out there to General and Ed Man. They need to redo this cigar. This is not General's fault. Originally, this was an Alec Bradley blend, but General and AJ and all the other people that General has, they could redo this blend and make it better. Okay? Alec Bradley used to be a great blend, great brand 15 years ago. They're not great anymore. I remember going to a fancy steak dinner. There was a cigar event. 2012? 2012? Whenever the Prensado came out, whenever the Prensado won Cigar of the Year, that's when it was. And it was at Teller's Steakhouse in Islip, New York. And you had a 5 course dinner, appetizer, bread, pasta, salad, a steak, I mean, top shelf steak, and then dessert. And you got 2 drinks. It was $100, and some prizes were given out, and everyone got Alec Bradley Prensado. But here's the kicker: they shut down the whole restaurant, massive restaurant. This is New York, and because it was a closed event, once the meal was done, and after dessert, and everyone's having their scotch or brandy, everyone lit up an Alec Bradley Prensado. That was the deal. No other cigars allowed. That was the cigar of the night, and I'll tell you why. It was fucking amazing to have a couple hundred guys after the same meal, and we all lit up a Prensado. It was great. It might have been Toro. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was like Knights of the Round Table. We all had this great meal, laughing, joking around. And here's the kicker: there was a girl that worked there that was in one episode of Sopranos. She played the cousin after what's his name when the son of the mob boss gets murdered. Remember, he got shot in the back of the head by the fat guy, the homosexual. He was dating Tony Soprano's daughter in the movie, in the show. Well, anyways, at the funeral there was a cousin, and they were all drinking. They were all drinking in the house, and she's like, our dads are all in the mafia. And Tony Soprano's daughter's like, don't talk like that. There is no mafia. Anyways, that girl, the cousin who was in one episode drinking vodka, slamming vodka, she was working at the restaurant as a hostess. Um, and she was a dime. She was in one episode of Sopranos, and this girl, every guy was like, in real life, this girl was a dime. Tony Soprano definitely hit that in real life. Well, thank you very much. I'll send you my address. I need to have some fruit. I can't recommend the cigar. I mean, it's not complete shit because if I was drunk, I could smoke this. It's like a medium full, and the profile's kind of like charred dog shit. It's operating well. If you want to smoke charred dog shit, and this has got 2 years of age on it. If you want to taste charred dog shit, you get this. And I'm a big General fan. General needs to updo this blend. They got to change this. They got to change this fucking cigar. Because I'm going to tell you what, I believe they will. Um, I just smoked a brand new Alec Bradley the other day, and it was the Alec Bradley Do Not Disturb Connecticut. But it's one of the newest Alec Bradleys since General bought the brand, and it's a General blend. Okay, because Alec Bradley got bought out over a year ago. So this new blend is made by General, And I'll tell you what, it was a very good Connecticut Ecuadorian shade. What's up, brother? Wait. Wait, hold on. PG, you're telling me I already smoked this? Wait, PG, are you telling me this cigar was so bad that I forgot I smoked it? PG, are you saying I erased the memory? It's like a one night stand with with a lady boy, like you don't want to talk about it. Did I forget that it was that bad? I can't remember. Believe it or not, right there it got a little better. Right there, here's the thing. Right there, a profile came through. We went from charred dog shit to now it's charred wood. Charred wood's, I mean, I'm telling you, the first inch of this cigar tasted like kind of like dog shit. But it was operating well, but it was kind of like an acceptable dog shit. That if I was drinking scotch and I had a rough day, I could have smoked it. It wasn't like so egregious. You know what I'm saying, though? It wasn't like someone else's dog shit. It was like your dog shit. You know what you fed that dog. You gave the dog some worm pills, so he doesn't have worms. Anyways, though, charred wood, earth, black pepper, but it has a bitterness to it. PG, remember, this blend was not a General blend. PG, this blend came out a few years ago before General bought the brand. So PG, we're going to see in the future as General is obviously General is taking over Alec Bradley, but they've already had cigars in production with you. Let me teach you something about cigars. When a big brand like Alec Bradley or Gurkha or Ashton or Camacho, big brands, when they have blends that they're regularly producing, PG, they can have 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, up to 2 years of tobacco, depending how popular the blend is and how big the company is. Listen to me. These brands can have 3 months to 2 years of tobacco stored ahead of time to keep on producing the same cigars. Does that make any sense? So it might take some time, PG, on older Alec Bradley blends for General to burn through that, and do it their way. I think it's a fermentation process. I don't think Alec Bradley was doing, I think they were rushing their cigars. Because I'm telling you, even mid tier like Partagas or mid tier Macanudo, it's much smoother than this. You know what I'm saying though? Like the Macanudo Grand Cru or the Macanudo 1968, or even that new mid-tier Cohiba Orange. I smoked 5 or 6 of them so far. I smoked two in the same day, a 55 gauge and a 60 gauge on Saturday night. I was at an underground club, listening to like crazy music with college kids. Had a few beers with college kids, some pretty girls. But also when I went outside, I was smoking Cohiba with this pretty girl. We were smoking cigars. She was smoking my cigar. We're having a great time. And even a couple of trans came out. And honestly, they were very polite. I actually had a great conversation with this guy named April. And we talked about when he was homeless and tried to give her some life advice. But I got to admit, he or she was actually very polite. The guy in the dress was more polite than the girls that were there. I got. I think I have a new spin on this. I think God has sent men in dresses to remind ladies how to be a lady. Does that make any sense? I don't like this cigar. I don't hate it though. I can't recommend this cigar. I can't recommend this cigar. And Ryan, you're wrong on Honduran tobacco. Ryan, listen to me. Try some El Rey de Mundo. I think El Rey de Mundo has a lot of Honduran. Try some of the AJ El Rey de Mundos. Those are a good time. Smoke some Camacho. Try Camacho Broadleaf and try Camacho Nicaragua. Those are great Nicaraguan cigars. Camacho Broadleaf, Camacho Nicaragua, and Camacho Triple Maduro. Try those fucking Honduran cigars. You're gonna have a good time. I promise you. Try the Punch Golden Era. Punch Golden Era, easy to love Honduran. So trust me, I get it. Sometimes Honduran tobacco could be very different. But I fuck with Honduran tobacco. I don't like this cigar though. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. And I'm not really gonna recommend it. Whoever gave this person a 90 is bullshit. Smoke Up is fine. It's got a bitterness and a weird floral note in the back end that I don't like. That's coming from when tobacco's not aged properly. This is a fermentation issue. I'm telling you right now, it tastes like a. This doesn't taste like a good mid-tier cigar. This is tasting like a cheaper cigar than mid-tier. So I digress. What about Nicopuro or Family Blend? Which brand are you talking about? What brand go? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this cigar. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the cigar. It's the tobacco. This cigar ruined my night. This cigar ruined my night. Don't let it ruin your night. This cigar ruined my night. Next to 10. Well, people are saying that the shape and the way women stand can predict the shape of their chocha. Now, I don't know if this is true, but they're saying that the shape of the inside of their legs is the shape of their chocha. I don't know, but next time, yeah, kill the next. Ne- I'm talking about the who said that? KB. Yeah, yeah, KB. KB. Next time you come into my chat, KB, why don't you respect the news? I'm talking about the news here, and you're gonna disrespect my news channel. If I was on CNN and I'm talking about this news story, are you going to change your topic because you tell me you got diarrhea because you had Mexican food last night? They're saying the shape of the inside of the legs will predict the shape of a woman's chocha. This is important. I'm not saying I've verified this, but I'm going to verify this. Thank you, KB. Next to 10. Well, we got a woman here that says she's fucked a baseball player, she's fucked a bodybuilder, she's fucked the pilot, she's fucked the cop, she's fucked the marine, she's fucked the drug dealer, she's fucked the drug addict, she's fucked the football player, she's fucked the oil rigger, she's fucked an exterminator, she's fucked a finance guy, a frat boy, a Guido, a mama's boy, an unemployed, a father, electrician, um, a nurse, a male nurse, and a fisherman and a cowboy. And she says she wants to find out who's next. Does she want to have sex with a cigar reviewer? I will flip this woman with consent like a fucking flapjack at IHOP on a Sunday morning. I will give her a Denny's Grand Slam she'll never forget. I got 8 inches and a huge sack. I'm going to wear Jimmy because you see all this? That's why you wear Jimmy. No, he's a homosexual. You got to wear Jimmys. Sock on your balls. You got to wear Jimmys. 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 This woman's a killer. You heard of the Terminator? This woman is the Sperminator. Oh, she's got it all. Chlamydia, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis. It doesn't look like she has AIDS, but next at 10. If you're going to the chiropractor and they're doing this, KB, that's the second time you interrupted my show. KB, that's the second time. Why? We changed the story. We're on the chiropractic story now. Alec Bradley double broadleaf. Don't buy it. It's not a piece of shit, but don't buy it. Don't buy it. DBI. DBI. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it. I sacrificed my night for you. Tomorrow night, I'm going to smoke me a good cigar. You know what I'm going to smoke tomorrow night? An Alec Bradley. But I'm going to smoke the new Alec Bradley by General Cigars, and it's an Alec Bradley blend. I already smoked the Robusto. Tomorrow we're going to smoke the Toro. And the new Alec Bradley with General Tobacco and General Blending and General Construction is a superior cigar. The brand new Alec Bradley Do Not Disturb, which came out this year, a true new blend by General. See, General's in a weird spot because they took over Alec Bradley, a big brand, because it sells a lot of stores. But the new Alec Bradley under General, it's better quality. It's a flawless looking Connecticut at even a better price point. So the new Alec Bradley under General Blending, quality went up, construction went up, and the flavor is superior. So I have faith in the next few years on new General blends under Alec Bradley. But as far as their old stock, I mean, use your caution. Why don't you mind your fucking business, Ryan? Do you want to, Ryan? Ryan, are you telling Richie what to smoke? Let me tell you something right now. Don't ever tell what Richie to do. Sacco knows this. Jeremy knows. Don't you ever tell Richie what to do. KB, did you learn your fucking lesson? KB, you've been in the whole solid confinement twice tonight. Did you learn your lesson? Now Ryan just learned a lesson too. Don't ever tell Richie what to do. Don't ever tell me what to do. Don't ever tell me that. Next at 10. Next at 10. Sources say Sean Penn is a female. Ryan, I forgive you, Ryan. Ryan, I forgive you. And like it never happened. It's okay, Ryan. Thank you, Sacco. See, here's a male collarbone. Here's a female collarbone. Male, female. And here we have Sean Penn. Sean Penn is a woman that had surgery. Sean Penn is a woman, trans. I want to celebrate right now. I'm going to change the story. I'm going to put on something happy because I'm going to bring out big booty Latinas for Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry, where have you been? Uncle Larry, I've been calling you for 1 to 2 months. Uncle Larry, your phone's not. Uncle Larry, you changed your number. Uncle Larry, I've been calling you. I've been texting you, and it goes. It's I don't know if it's disconnected or you changed your number, Uncle Larry. But I've been worried sick. I've been asking people on the channel, has anyone heard from Uncle Larry? Uncle Larry, I was worried about you. I didn't know if you died. I don't know if the government got you. I don't know if you went to prison. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you got into an accident, you had amnesia. Well, Uncle Larry, you better say, Uncle Larry, you have my number. You better send me your number. I was worried sick. I was worried sick, Uncle Larry. Well, yeah. I even brought out this big booty Latina. Look at this tremendous ass. She looks like a crab. Look at this ass. She looks like one of those like a dually, like a 3500 Dodge Ram. You know, the 6 tires. She pays a man $10,000 a month to wipe her ass because she can't reach her cheeks. How much money is she making a month? If you could pay someone $2,500 a week to wash your ass, I hope it's in cash. How much are we talking? What is she making? She's making a lot of money. Ryan, Ryan, I'm going to tell you right now, Ryan. Ryan, 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 email Richie. Ryan, send me an email. I'm going to tell you my email. I'm going to say it one time. Ryan, are you listening? I'm going to tell you my email. I'm not going to say my phone number. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say, okay, Uncle Larry, send me an email. Okay, send me. Okay, now my email. Are you ready? Are you ready, Ryan? My email is piano. PIANO 1983 Gmail. Piano 1983 at Gmail. Piano PIANO 1983 at Gmail. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. And all the guys that have ever sent cigars to Richie to review, I appreciate that. Now, the Macanudo Vintage, I reviewed years ago when it first came out, the 2013, and it was in Colorado, I believe. And I had a great time with that cigar. And it'll be very interesting to come back to that cigar because it's been out for time, but it's the same tobacco. So it's a very special year. That wrapper is a very special, unique wrapper. They aged that wrapper 10 years. Well, Uncle Larry, Uncle Larry, I'm very happy you're alive. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. You want to fuck with Richie? Soccer, you want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with me, huh? You think it's a fucking game? You think Richie's a bitch? You think I'm a fucking bitch? You think I'm a fucking bitch? You think I'm a bitch? You fuck. You think it's a game? Huh? Now, I'm not going to pull up the 45. I'm not going to pull that out. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to pull up the 45. Right now, 2. I was fucking around. I was going to show the magazine, but I can't be. I forgot the policy on the internet. You can't show magazines. You can't show that stuff on a live. Yeah. Not a fan of the cigar. Sorry. Richie got a little excited there. Next at 10. This is breakfast at Richie's house. You want to know what I smoked last night? I smoked the Anejo Shark. I smoked the Anejo Shark last night by myself. Last night I was smoking good. And you know what I'm smoking tonight? Bullshit. Don't buy this cigar. Sacco, nobody asked you. Shut the fuck up. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Don't buy this cigar. Do you think Richie's a bitch? Man, I got so much sunburn on this arm. It's not even funny. My right arm is completely sunburned. Nobody cares. Poor Richie. Poor Richie. Breakfast at Richie. We got the prunes. 10 millimeter, 9 millimeter prunes. Organic whole wheat toast. Broccoli, cheddar cheese omelet. Green tea and honey. Yeah, like $13. It's a Neho Shark, Ryan. Get it right. I didn't get the tranny's number. I didn't ask for the tranny's number. The tranny was very polite, though. Yeah. Well, just like 10 millimeter, prunes prevent disease. Here you go, reusable shit mite. You want this? You want a shit mitten? Don't buy this cigar. Do not buy this cigar. Don't buy this cigar. Don't buy this cigar. Smoke the Alec Bradley Kintsugi. Smoke the Alec Bradley Gatekeeper. Those were good. The Alec Bradley Blind Faith. Those were good. The Prensado Tempest, fine. Not this one. No, you need prunes all the time. I eat 6 prunes every morning. Keep strong. What the fuck? This is the Facebook I get from China. I get these advertisements on Facebook. I don't know why I get these advertisements. What exercise is this? What gym is this? This is not Planet Fitness. This is planning to fit this in your ass because that's going up the back, Gooch. I don't like this cigar. I'm very mad I smoked this, but I smoked this for you. I suffer. This is Richie tonight, and here is the Alec Bradley. And here is everyone in the lounge. Richie, could you smoke this double broadleaf to let us know? And here's Richie finding out. This is my palate right now. This is my palate destroyed for you. My palate, Alec Bradley, double broadleaf, the lounge. My palate, double broadleaf, the lounge. Let me tell you something. I never get sick. Prunes, prunes, prunes. If you don't eat prunes, you're going to be in septic shock. You're going to be in septic shock. And you're always going to be getting sick. You're going to have literally shit in your bloodstream. You need to be eating prunes to clean out the old food. What the fuck you want from me, Sacco? Everyone here knows my address. If you want to support the Richie Show, support the Richie Show. I'm not gonna beg for Opus. I'm not gonna beg for it. I'm not gonna beg like this. Bare knuckle, baby. Yeah, you gotta eat your prunes. This is Richie 11 years ago. This was younger, angry Richie. This is Richie 11 years ago. This was New York Richie. This was very angry. This was an angry time in Richie's life. This was Richie at work. Richie worked at a job. It wasn't Halloween. This wasn't Halloween. This was Richie on a construction job site. For real. Uh, well, everyone's talking about kimchi. No one cares about the news. I guess I'll go fuck myself. Next at 10. This is Richie as Batman, aluminum Batman. Honestly, I did a good job. That was aluminum Batman. It wasn't the Batman Gotham needed. It was the aluminum that Gotham deserved. I thought this was going to be a good movie. I thought this was going to be a good movie. It didn't pan out though. Next at 10. Well, they're making Target Target is making sweatpants now with choaches in them. Um, the problem was though, the problem was Target has been selling jeans with choaches in them, and the problem was they made them in sizes for women, but they also made them for much younger than that. Target should be put in prison. Why would they sell young people jeans like sweatpants like this? This is sodomite behavior. I'm not even going to make jokes about this. Um, I promise you, these corporations are satanic. All right, next at 10. Oh, yes. Over 20 years ago, Howard Stern had a queefing competition, and there's all these women online, and this guy here is wearing a mask because it smelled, and he's holding a microphone to the back Gucci, and they had like 1 minute. And I wish I wasn't making this up. It was a video. They were doing queefing competition on Howard Stern. My goodness. 87 queefs in 27 seconds. Oh, Sacco, Sacco, why don't you just shut the? I'll tell you what, Sacco. You could go, Sacco. You could have some kimchi in the Dome restaurant, Sacco. Sacco, why don't you go to the Dome restaurant? Bring your friends. Sacco, go to the Dome. Go to the restaurant in the Dome. Make a right and go fuck yourself, and you make a left and up your gooch, and then you're gonna find the Dome restaurant. Why don't you go there? Because I'm talking about queefing in the news, and this is not your fucking show. It's not your show. Now, it's not my show. I'm just the director. It's all of our show, but the show has rules, Sacco. The show has rules. Uncle Larry with the sound effect. Dude, somebody made this queefs. 87 queefs in 27 seconds. Oh my goodness. What is she doing? Like 4 queefs a second? 3.5. She's doing 4 queefs a second. Oh, you want to argue with me? You want to get cunty? I don't like this cigar. I don't like this cigar. No review, no points. Just don't smoke it. Avoid this cigar. Don't smoke it. The Alec Bradley double broadleaf, it's a double dildo. Everyone's getting it. Next at 10. Fuck this cigar. No, that's the end. It's a YouTube show. It's Is it ETL, Richie? Yeah. No. 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 I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm never going to buy this cigar again. I'm never going to buy this again. However, though, however, tomorrow we're going to smoke. Tomorrow we're going to smoke the Alec Bradley Toro Do Not Disturb. And that was a really enjoyable cigar and Robusto. Much better cigar. Why? Because it was a general cigar. And then we have the Camacho Broadleaf Honduran. And then I have one other cigar. Oh, I got the Macanudo Inspirato Green, Brazilian wrapper. I haven't had that Toro in a long time. So that's the lineup. The next 3 nights, we got the all new Alec Bradley, Connecticut Do Not Disturb Toro, which is a general cigar. We got the Brazilian uh, Macanudo Inspirato Green. Great cigar. Great Maduro. And then we also have the Camacho Broadleaf in Toro. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got the Magnum PI. Yeah, you figured that out. You figured. Tom Selleck. You figure that out. The Quattro Cinco. The Quattro Cinco. If somebody try to rob Richie, I just keep loose rounds in my pocket. I just show him that. So you see that? Come on, just don't do it. Go home. Go smoke a cigar. Just get out of here. It's better. This cigar sucked. The channel's over. This is the last episode. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Stay fresh. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Rest in peace to all of our fallen brothers. And welcome back, Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry, Richie loves you. Richie misses you. I'm glad you're back. I count on you, Uncle Larry. I will be back tomorrow night. We're going to come back a little earlier. Tomorrow night, I'll be here around 9 p.m. Let's do a 9 o'clock show tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow night, 9 p.m. We're going to do the all new Alec Bradley, Connecticut by General, which is a better cigar. Stay fresh. All right. I'll see you guys around. Take it easy. Quality show. I take 2 showers a day, and I use 2 different bars of soaps. Two. One bar of soap is for my front Gucci. My front Gucci smells like watermelon, and my back Gucci smells like Italian lemons. I want the combination. I want watermelon in the front and lemons in the back. You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying? 2 quality soaps. Can't stress it enough. I'll see you around.